Welcome back to the studio. My name is Joshua, and unfortunately we're here at home still with back injury, but I still wanted to make some videos, and it was advisable to go out and just go walk. The one place I haven't really featured that I've been wanting to thus far on the channel is the local disc golf course over here in Rupert. So it's really close to home. It's also where the gym is. There's a boys and girls club, and it gives us a really nice spot to just go really quickly out and enjoy the weather. And today was just beautiful, so regardless, I took a nap, woke up a little bit later in the afternoon and went down and took Kiwi out with some of the cameras just to figure out what I could do. So I just snapped some pictures and I decided, what the hell, let's just document the thing. So there's a pool there, there's a boys and girls club, there's a gym, and we did some nice flyovers with the drone. We took some snapshots with the Rebel T7i of each hole and throw location, and then we used the gimbal with the Hero 7 Black from the throw point to the basket. So I hope you guys enjoy, but here's a quick show of the course and I'll give you a rundown play-by-play as we go. So right here we're going to be starting at hole 1 in Rupert City Park. I don't actually know the name of the park, but it's really nice. So it's right along the very far west road, and then it'll graduate eastward all the way to C Street and First, and then turn back and go holes 6, 7, 8, and 9. The last 4 are coming back to this corner. But here back at hole 1, you'll see there's a really cool vantage point coming across where the trees ride the right side, but if you play out to the left and let it float in, it's really not that hard of a hole. So once we complete hole 1, all we do is take a hard left and then our 90-degree turn, and we're gonna head right over to hole 2. Now this park gets pretty active at certain parts of the day, and especially now that school's going, like there's a lot more activities going on out in the field. So as you'll see though, from hole 2, as you come across, if you go to the right, you're on the street. So you want to play all the way out to the left into the park, hopefully there's no kids there, and then play back in on your second shot. Hopefully you can drop it in left to right pretty well. It's easy to overthrow that hole, so it's important to maybe just either be able to play low and short and straight, or out to the left and right. And again though, we're walking just straight over here to hole 3, and hole 3 is just, it's actually really easy once you figure out, and as long as you have the distance. So hole 3, there's gonna be a volleyball course that I've never even seen anybody out there playing on. But nonetheless, if you do not get your disc high enough, there's a good high chance that if on your left or right fall in, that you're not gonna do well. You're gonna struggle here. My advantage is just to throw it high and left to right, let it hit the trees, and then drop next to the hole, so I can get a birdie usually there. So then we come across and we cross to hole number 4. And hole number 4 is wide open, but it's extremely long. So, I mean, you're probably a good 450 feet. It's definitely it's a full soccer field long plus a little bit. So if you've got a really long shot, this is where you want to use it. That's definitely the longest hole on the course. Then you're just going to take another left and approach hole 5. And hole 5 is nice because even though it seems pretty short, it's where you're going to want to right to left. Otherwise, you're going to end up hitting some of these lower branches that are holding, or hitting the building, which isn't a bad play, But if you hit the gym wall and fall there, then you have a better approach shot in. But if you hit a tree, you're still fighting them coming into that hole. And when you leave hole 5 and approach hole 6, you go all the way along C Street here, up to 1st Street and C Street. And then right approaching the Boys and Girls Club, this is where you'll actually, I play hole 1 because it's closer to my house and it's just more convenient. But it's pretty straight. It's very short and sweet. So when you get done with that hole on hole 6, you're gonna look behind you, and then there's hole 7. So hole 7, this is another really long one. It's deceivingly long though, because usually if you're out here earlier in the day, the Boys and Girls Club has a bunch of kids out here playing on the play set, and you want to play left to right, and you definitely want to play long. So with my driver, I'm able to really throw it out left and then let it fall in right underneath the trees. So, but again, you're gonna need a good amount of distance, because that one's close to 350 feet or so. And then right a little bit behind you and to the left, you can go back over approaching kind of where hole 5 was, but halfway from there to hole 5 is where you'll find hole 8. Now hole 8, again, pretty long and wide, not as long as hole 4, but again, a lot of people usually this time of year in September, where everybody's getting out. So they're doing a little bit of football practice on the baseball diamond over here, and just a bunch of people gathering. So that's just what happened when I was out there. But again, really long, and you want to get to a point where you can really make it at least to the baseball diamond on your first throw, because this one is really difficult. As far as this course goes, it's one of the more difficult ones for par 3. And then you cross on the street to hole number 9. Hole number 9 is just gorgeous here. It's a great finale hole. The number one thing here is you do not want to throw it into the pool. If you throw into the pool, you're screwed, especially later in the year when that thing's closed down. It hasn't happened to me yet, because I always do a left to right. Usually that's my goal, but that's where you finish, folks. And that's right back to hole number 1. Actually a pretty nice little course. It's nice to have 9 holes to play when you're in your own little town, and otherwise you have to drive like 10 miles out of town to get to the more advanced course like there is at Lake Walcott. But Lake Walcott State Park actually has 21 holes, so that's even more than any course I've ever seen. But this is where we usually go on just a quick outing, get Kiwi out, and we enjoy the spot. So thanks for allowing me to show you that, and we hope to catch you in the next one. So if you haven't already, and you like the content or just want to follow along with some of our journeys and what we do, this is on the vlog playlist too. So anything else that we'll be doing, majority of that will be going into the vlog playlist. And we're still figuring out everything that we want to do with this channel, but please do, if you can, like, comment, and subscribe, because they say it helps a YouTube algorithm or something like that. So I can actually get noticed and get more views and get this channel graduated into an upper tier. I've spent a lot of time on the old channel, and I'd love to give you more details on why we're starting from scratch all over again. But for right now, this is kind of where we're starting. So thanks for watching. Peace.